I'm John Coyle. Welcome to AutoNation Drive's new head-to-head feature. In this corner, we have the Acura MDX. It's received minor tweaks for the 2019 model year, along with the new A-Spec package, which includes unique wheels, bodywork, and trim bits. Next, we have the Lexus RXL. This is the 3-row hybrid version of Lexus's venerable RX platform, and for 2019, it gets Amazon Alexa compatibility. Both the Acura and Lexus are luxurious midsize SUVs, so let's take a look at the engines, cabins, infotainment, and price to determine a winner. First, let's look at the powertrains. The Acura comes standard with the 3.5-liter 290 horsepower V6, a 9-speed automatic transmission, and front-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is available across all trim levels at a $2,000 premium. In front-wheel drive spec, it's good for 23 miles per gallon city and 27 highway. In all-wheel drive spec, that dips to 19 city, 26 highway. The hybrid version has 3 electric motors which increase total output to 321 horsepower, and it's good for 26 city, 27 highway. While the Lexus also comes standard with the 3.5-liter V6 with 295 horsepower on tap, it's a hair more powerful than the unit in the Acura. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and all-wheel drive is a $1,400 option. Front-wheel drive versions are good for 19 miles per gallon city and 26 highway, while all-wheel drive versions come in at 18 city, 25 highway. As expected, opting for the 308 horsepower hybrid model improves those numbers considerably, as it scores 31 city, 28 highway with front-wheel drive and 29-28 with all-wheel drive. Given that the numbers are so close here, we're going to call this a draw. Now, let's look inside the cabin. Given it's playing in the hyper-competitive luxury SUV segment, the materials and build quality of the MDX are top-notch. The seats are comfortable and supportive, and all the touch points are nice and soft. While the buttons you use to select the drive gear on the console take a few minutes to get used to, after a little time in the car, they feel like second nature. Like many 3-row SUVs, the third-row seats are best suited for children. Behind the third row, you'll find almost 15 cubic feet of cargo space, which climbs to 68 cubic feet with all the seats folded. As you'd expect from any vehicle wearing a Lexus badge, the cabin of the RX is a nice place to be. While we didn't like the integration of the center screen as much as we did in the MDX, we thought the metal accents and analog clock were nice touches, and contributed to a reserved, refined aesthetic. In the RX, the third-row seats are also a tight fit for adults, so we'd want to stay in the comfy chairs of the first or second row for any trips over a few miles. Behind the rear seats, there's just over 16 cubic feet of space, and with all the seats folded, that expands to over 58 cubic feet. While we're a sucker for some of Lexus's luxurious cabins, we think the Acura's deft integration of the central display and vastly superior storage gives it the edge here. In the minds of buyers, infotainment tech is more important than ever, and we like the setup in the Acura. Along with the well-integrated display towards the top of the dash, there's a lower touchscreen that allows you to control other settings, including Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It also comes with satellite radio, Bluetooth connectivity, and 6 USB ports, so there's plenty of space to charge all your passengers' devices. An 8-speaker stereo is standard, but audiophiles have the option of a 12-speaker system that delivers superior sound. That said, we didn't find the system in the Lexus as easy to use, because instead of a touchscreen, drivers have to cycle through various menus using Lexus's remote touch interface, which has a somewhat steep learning curve. And while Lexus has begun to add Apple CarPlay for some models, support for Android Auto isn't on the menu just yet. Given the easy-to-use touchscreen interface and support for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, we're going to give the win to Acura here. From a safety standpoint, both the Acura and Lexus are solid choices. Each earned a 5-star safety rating from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and top ratings from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. Additionally, both feature a similar list of standard safety features, including automatic emergency braking, forward collision warning, lane keep assist, and adaptive cruise. So with that in mind, we're going to call this a draw, as both vehicles are well equipped to keep you safe on the road. Now, it's time to talk price. The Acura MDX starts at $44,300 and comes with goodies like heated seats, a moonroof, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In comparison, the RXL starts at $47,770 with leather upholstery standard, along with dual-zone automatic climate control, proximity keyless entry, and rain-sensing wipers. Hybrid models start at $50,720 and follow a similar pricing structure. While pricing is competitive between the two, we like how Lexus rolls some popular features into standalone options as opposed to components of a package, so we're going to give it the win on pricing. Overall, this is a close contest. But while we found lots to like about the Lexus, we think the Acura has a better infotainment system, and we also found the driving dynamics more compelling, so we're going to give it the win. Of course, you shouldn't buy a car without a thorough test drive. So if you're deciding between the Acura MDX and Lexus RXL, visit AutoNation.com to find a nearby dealer. Which do you think is the best choice? Leave a comment below, and also be sure to subscribe as we have more head-to-head comparisons coming up. I'm John Coyle. Thanks for watching.